Gather round, boys and girls, it's story time with Vet on Vets. So over the last few years, about this time of year, I see a certain photo circulating on the old internet. You may have seen it on thumbnail. I'll get into more photos momentarily. I was never quite sure if it was real or not. Nonetheless, it always really intrigued me. Mostly because it goes against everything it is about being an owner of a Corvette and being in this fraternity of Corvette ownership. It may anger some, but not me. At the core, it reminds me of being a kid, just playing in the snow, add a little Corvette into that mix, and presto, you have an awesome snow day. So last week on Facebook, the picture made its rounds again, but it was accompanied by a whole album of photos from that same day. Lo and behold, it was the individual that took that photo. The individual's name is Jason Draper. Thank you, Jason, for letting me do this little documentary biopic of that photo. I don't know what you'd call it exactly. I want to give credit to the photographer as well, Zach Ulrich, which I don't believe there's any relation to Lars. If there is, let me know. It's pretty cool. And good photos, by the way, man. Awesome job. Here's a quote from Jason himself. Every year around this time, this photo resurfaces, so I figured I'd share some more from that day. And a bit of a backstory. This was December 2009 in Ephrata, Pennsylvania. The car was my everyday driver at the time and was no stranger to rain, snow, salt, mud, etc. It snowed enough to shut down work for a few friends, so I joked that we should go get our tree and take the vet. Well, the rest is history. I sold the car to a friend the following year. Ironically, it's been in Florida for almost a decade now. I've got another FRC in the garage today, but I still regret letting this one go. There's always some negative comments, and that's fine. We all use our cars in different ways and value things differently. These days, my vet is mostly a fair weather car, but I certainly don't get upset if it gets wet or dry. Happy holidays. Here's all the pictures from that day. The Miata was also mine. We took that out topless after I parked the vet. I was in my early 20s, living in a bachelor pad with my twin brother and a few friends, and we had literally no care in the world. Still, one of the most memorable days of my life. The following spring, I found out I was going to be a dad and had a lot of growing up to do real fast. Bachelor pad turned into family home. I sold the vet. A few years later, once I adjusted to the family life, I bought another. And I don't think I'll ever not have one around again. Not much snow driving in impractical cars these days, though. Thanks again, Jason, for sharing that little story. I do appreciate it, and it's pretty damn cool. Here's some more pictures from that day. So there you have it. I, like a lot of you, was probably relieved to find out that wasn't just a Photoshop picture, but in fact a genuine Corvette-loving guy that just didn't give a shit and went for it. This bud's to you, man. And I'm honored to share this story with the rest of the internet. This is Vet on Vets, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope everyone's 2021 is leaps and bounds better than 2020. Take care, Mark out.